this is just the start of this season. Let's start with how things ended last year. The Chiefs were immaculate. They went 15-2 in the regular season. They really were kind of 16-1. You think about that last game, Week 18 against the Broncos, where they rolled out the backups. I mean, just whatever. But the most important loss of the season was 40-22 in the Super Bowl to the Eagles. It was absolutely ugly. The offensive line was absent. You know what I'm saying? Like, we call, roll call, nobody answered. It was sad. One thing to note, though, Chiefs, coming off of last year, NFL record 17 consecutive one-possession game victories. What does that tell you, C-Cat?
It tells me that the Chiefs were not head and shoulders better than their opponents. And that also tells me
that's fine. That's a fine assessment.
That we relearned what we already knew. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes in a close game have a decided advantage over the rest of the league.
Exactly. Give me the Chiefs every time. It's coming down to a possession. Give me the Chiefs every time. Their top 3 offseason moves since the failure against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Number 3.
They traded Joe Thuney away, who was an integral offensive lineman for them inside, and he swung out outside, played left tackle in that Super Bowl. They traded Joe Thuney to the Bears for a 2026 fourth-round pick. That is a guy who also has been a part of both dynasties, the Chiefs and the Patriots, a big-time winner. But we'll talk about that O-line a little bit later because
Number 2.
They bring back Rashee Rice as wide receiver 1 for Patrick Mahomes. He's coming back off of injury. Of course, he's going to have a suspension hearing 4 weeks into the season, which is extremely weird, September 30th. So we'll wait and see how long he's actually suspended. But at the very least, we know he'll play the first 4 weeks for Mahomes, and he'll also be there for likely the back end of the season. The question is how many games the NFL decides to suspend him for the hit and run out in Dallas over the offseason.
Number 1.
They drafted Ohio State's Josh Simmons, left tackle, first-round pick, into the first round. He was rated as the top offensive lineman in this draft. There were issues around whether or not he would be healthy. He had a Lisfranc injury coming into the draft. He looks good. Sounds like he's up to snuff. He also has already seemingly won over that left tackle starting job for Mahomes. If he can be an average player at that position and develop into something even more, I believe that is going to set the wheels in motion for this Chiefs offense to actually be like shadows of what it was in 2020, in 2021. Not all the way there, but damn it, they're going to be close, especially given the weapons and the continuity that Mahomes has with said weapons. C-Cat, as we always do on Teddy Two-A-Days, time to see how the fans are feeling in Chiefs Kingdom. We're going to spin the fan-feeling wheel. And as we spin the wheel...
Finally, you can speak with, like, actual ethos here. You are a Chiefs fan, so you have the exact Chiefs fan feeling.
This is it. And you know what it is?
What?
Sentimental. Sentimental right now.
One last ride?
And not because it's one last ride for the Chiefs themselves, but when you think about what this Chiefs dynasty has been, there are 4 mainstays and people that they definitively define what this is. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, Travis Kelce. Of course, there's other carryovers, but those are the 4 guys. And one of those 4 guys is likely retiring at the end of this year in Travis Kelce. The writing is on the wall. He's in the last year of his contract. So Chiefs fans right now are feeling sentimental that this version of the Chiefs dynasty that is harrowing over the rest of the NFL, this is the last dance look of it, and we'll see what it looks like going forward after this season. The question is, and the reason why you're starting to feel sentimental is you're enjoying these moments. You're watching the Kingdom documentary, and you're soaking it all up, but you're also hopeful for what's going to end up happening at the end of the year. As you see your guy got engaged, you want to see him actually get another ring to make it 4. That's when I go over to Hard Rock Bet, and I check out their win total. 11.5. 11.5 for the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's a lot of wins for a team that won a lot of one-score games last year.
I'm taking the over. I'll give you my record prediction, and then I'll tell you why. The Chiefs are going to go 14-3.
PU.
The Chiefs are going 14. What do you mean, PU? You don't like that?
I will take your over/under 13.5 action right here, right now. And I'll
you
give
got to juice it a little bit.
I will give you like plus 300 odds.
+4. Give me +4. A lot of wins.
I'll go report back and see, because that number's there somewhere.
Yeah, so you're right. We'll go find the number. 14-3 to me feels absolutely certain. Did you know that in the 12 years since Andy Reid has taken over in Kansas City, he is 10-2 against the win total spread, if you will? 10-2. The win totals for the Chiefs have been residually underwhelming. They have been residually disrespectful to what the Chiefs actually do under Andy Reid. Since Andy Reid's been coaching the Chiefs in 2013, the Chiefs have the most wins in the NFL, 143. The next closest team is 21 wins behind them. Patrick Mahomes is still living and breathing, right?
Yeah, last I checked.
Chris Jones still on that defensive line. Still got the Hall of Fame defensive coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo. Okay. 3 Super Bowls under this Andy Reid and Mahomes era. 5 AFC titles. 9 straight division titles. And you're telling me the win total is 11.5 and I'm not taking the over? Get the hell out of here. Storyline for the season for the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, Teddy tiers. We got to put them into a tier. I think it's clear and obvious what tier they're going to be in. Teddy tiers, we have 5 different tiers. Number 1 is Big Steppers. At the bottom, it is motionless. You can see on the YouTube page right here at ESPN West Palm where some teams lie. Can you grab the Chiefs and just put them where they belong, C-Cat? I ain't even going to tell you. I ain't even got it. C-Cat just put them into no motion with the Browns. Now, if I need, put them in the damn Big Steppers, all right? The Kansas City Chiefs are the Big Steppers in the NFL this season. The Kansas City Chiefs, the worst season that Patrick Mahomes has had has ended in overtime in the AFC Championship game. They are not going to end it that way this year, though. The Chiefs are going to make it back to the Super Bowl, and not only are they going to win, they are going to do so in a decisive way. 14-3, the Chiefs are going to win a Super Bowl title. It will be Mahomes' 4th. He is going to have an MVP-esque season statistically, but because of voter fatigue, Patrick Mahomes will not have another MVP trophy. He only has 2.
Who's voting for Pat Mahomes MVP the past couple of years? Voter fatigues, that won't factor into it.
It will factor into it. Look at LeBron James in the NBA. Look at Andy Reid for Coach of the Year. Do you know it's been since 2002 that guy who is always leading the league in wins, over his teams clearly overperform year after year, hasn't won Coach of the Year since 2002. The Chiefs get voter fatigue because people are just fatigued with that organization in general. Mahomes is going to throw for like 45 touchdowns, over 4,500 passing yards. Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, Pacheco in the backfield. They drafted Rashard Smith out of SMU as a pass-catching back. I'm telling you right now, the Chiefs are much stronger than the general national public is letting on to, and that's because of Chiefs fatigue in general. I'm telling you this now so that later on you can bask in the knowledge of knowing that Big Teddy put you on game early. You can sit back and wait and watch it. I just kind of putting you on game a little bit. They won 15 games last year, C-Cat. I'm saying they're going to win 1 less than they did.
Yeah, they were also the 3rd best team in the AFC last year.
Well,
so I think that the win-loss record will reflect that this year.
As the 3rd best team in the AFC last year, in your opinion, they actually represented the AFC